besides income tax?
Uh, we also, we also provide service for corporation tax also.
Very good. Okay, so it could be, what's corporation tax on?
Uh, on the uh, building that he's using.
No, no, corporation tax is on limited companies, right?
Okay. Limited companies.
Okay, so given that, where would you look?
No, Gordon, I don't know where to look.
So if it's tax, what do you have to do to work out the tax bill?
Oh, uh,
Before you get the tax bill, what do you have to do?
for
How do you work out
um,
a company's tax bill?
tax bill, first we calculate we go to P&L account.
So how do we do that? How do we get to the P&L account? What's the stage to get there?
I mean, okay.
How do you get to the P&L account? Where do you get it from?
We can get it from account statements
Right. So we've
shared
got
by the
to
company
get
with us.
to get the account statements.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to produce the accounts, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So okay. So I'm giving you a bit of a clue,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So if we're producing accounts, okay, so it could be income tax and it could be
Yes.
corporation tax, right?
Right.
Okay. If it's income tax, what do we have to do to get the income tax bill? What do we have to do?
Um.
Corporation tax, we've agreed we have to do the company accounts. For income tax, what do we have to do?
Uh. We should we check the P&L account, right? Profit and loss
No,
account.
these personal tax returns. Have you heard of self-assessment returns?
Yes, yes, yes.
What's the abbreviation for self-assessment returns?
Essay,
Right.
essay.
Okay.
Uh,
So you've come across SA. Where would you have come across SA? In which
uh, in,
product do we have? Which of our systems do we have?
in Django.
Right. Okay. What does Django do?
Um, like in
What does Django?
Django,
What does Django do? What is the purpose of Django?
um, Django is used to monitor all our jobs that we do for our clients, which
Okay.
includes filing company returns, filing SA, filing VAT,
Right. And
and
are you aware there's a process to go through on Django, the various statuses?
yeah,
Are you aware of that?
yes,
You
pre-year,
know,
01 pre-year,
yeah, all the way through to,
50 job closed.
yeah, very good. Okay, so there's a process, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let's go back to the question. Client saying, I thought my tax is due.
That means we have not filed his essay.
Could be, or it could be, you can't make that conclusion just because he's asked the question, right?
Oh, okay. He has not told us what tax. So first we need to check what we haven't filed for him.
So we've
I
got
mean,
two things, haven't we, to check, haven't we? Now you've already identified two things, two taxes, right?
right, right.
Which two?
Corporation income.
Okay, which comes from.
Income tax comes from accounts. Oh, sorry.
No, corp.
Sorry. Essay.
That's income tax comes from SA. Where does corporation tax come from?
That's from company accounts.
Very good. Okay. So now we've got. So what do you do next now? So you mentioned CMS. Let's put CMS to one side. Okay.
Okay.
There is something you could do with CMS, but it's probably not the best tool. So I'm going to leave it for now.
Mm-hmm.
What else? So what else could we do? I've just given you. We've talked about a clue just now.
Django. Check in Django.
Okay. Log into Django. Let's do it together.
Yes. One second. Yes.
Share a screen with me if you could.
1 minute. Can you see?
I can. Okay, so we're looking for this now. I'm gonna have to tell you the client's name so you can just to speed it up.
Okay.
So his name is Tom Northwood, right? Tom
Redscape.
Northwood. Okay.
Redscape IT.
No, don't jump to
Okay.
conclusions. But I like the way you're trying at least. But okay, but if you don't know, you can't guess that and give him the wrong information, can you?
Right.
Okay, so Tom Northwood. Okay, so I'm giving you the name. What would you look at for Tom Northwood? Is that the person or the company, do you think?
Um, if it's essay, it
No,
would be
I'm giving you Tom Northwood. Do you think that's the person or the company?
person.
Okay, so if it's person, is it going to be SA or is it going to be accounts?
Essay.
Okay, so let's look up Northwood or North in the search. Tell me if anything comes up.
Yes. Essay 2015. It's in 15 status.
15.
Essay is self-assessment for 14.
Okay, so
And
click on that and just tell me what's happened on that, whether he's had reminders, whether the client's comment is filled in.
yes, it's filled.
Okay, how many reminders has he had? Can you tell?
15 reminders.
15. Okay, so he's had reminders, and as far as we're concerned, he hasn't given us anything. Is that right? It's just the main email is in that box.
This is the main email.
Right. So it
Yeah.
looks as though nothing's come in, right?
No.
Okay. So from his personal tax, we don't know, right?
Right.
Because he hasn't given us the information. But just so you know, the tax bill now comes from last year, okay? Just so you know, the July tax bill now, July 14,
Mm-hmm.
would have come from his return last year.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, where would you get that information from? I don't expect you to do it. Where would you get that information from?
Uh,
There's two places you could get it from quickly. Two places you can get it from quickly. There's lots of places you can get it from slowly, but which places would you get it from quickest?
um, mm,
Who does the tax returns? Who does the work?
um, Jackie. Jackie.
No, she doesn't do any tax returns. She's not an accountant. Give me 1 second. Hello, 11 o'clock. How about 11:15? 11:15, 11:30, that sort of time. Is that okay? Yeah, today would be good, and then we can add some more stuff tomorrow. Sorry about that. That's just QuickBooks who called me back.
Yeah.
Okay, so who does our work? Who does our tax returns and stuff?
C. Cosmic Europe.
Cosmic, yeah, which is Ravi. So
Ravi.
one way you just ask him,
Okay.
okay, and just say, can you tell me if he owes any tax?
Mm-hmm.
That's the lazy way, and it's a bit abusive of Ravi's time, but we could do it that way. What's the other way? So remember, we've already told the client last year what his tax return is and his tax bill.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we find that?
Tax return.
We've already told the client. How would we normally tell the client?
Check email.
Very good. How would we check the email?
So if this is we should check for SA 2013 job against that person.
Yeah.
We have to find the job number, and
Yeah.
with the job number we search an email.
How would you search? Where would you search?
Clients GK.
Okay, and where else could you search?
Oh, with the job we can search. Django also we can track.
Not really. Don't want to give you the detail. Where else can you search? Besides clients GK, where else is it kept?
Insightly.
Very good. Okay. You
Mm.
could also check our Dropbox for client working files,
Working folders. Okay.
working folders, and look up his name, and you should find it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's how you'd find the self-assessment, and we can check the previous years and find it. It's now beginning to become evident that it's not his self-assessment he's looking for. He's probably looking for his, it may be, but we can find that out, right? We could also find his limited company. So his limited company, I'll tell you just to make it quick. How would you find his limited company for this guy's name?
Again, check an Insightly.
Very good. Okay, his company name is RNX Consulting Limited. So where would you look for that now in Django? What would you look for?
Search for RNX in Django.
RNX, not RNX Consulting. Why would you not search for RNX Consulting?
Sorry, why wouldn't I search for RNX Consulting?
Yeah. Why would you search for RNX but not RNX Consulting?
There may be space. There may be a space. There may not be a space.
Spelling. There could be spelling things and everything. Keep it small, right?
Yeah, keep it simple.
Okay. So, have you anything come up?
Accounts 2013.
Okay. What's happening with that?
It's with Farooq. It's with
Okay.
Farooq.
Okay. So click on it and let's find out when things happened. Click on it and let's look at history. So when did the books come in? Can you tell? What would happen if the books come in? What happens when the records come in and somebody starts work? What changes?
What changes?
Statuses change, don't they?
Yes, when the job is moved from one.
Right. So what date did the status change from 6 or whatever to?
On Jan 2nd, there was the first change.
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened? What are the next changes? Does it tell you what's happened then or not?
No, they've updated comments and client comments.
Okay, what else? What else changed? Next change.
Then status has changed.
When?
May 19th.
Okay, so the stuff looks like it came in on May 19th. Okay, what's the next status change?
Next May 22nd, it says change status.
Okay, give me the next one.
Then June 10th. June 10th.
Okay, give me the next one.
Again June 10th.
Okay, next one.
Then June 12th.
Okay, next one.
Again June 12th.
Okay, next one.
June 16th.
Yeah, next one.
June 18th. Again June 18th.
Yeah.
Then June 20.
Yeah.
June 21.
Yeah.
July 23.
These are all status changes, are they?
Yeah, change status and comments.
So June 20th and then all of a sudden July 23rd.
That's right.
Okay. So what can you tell from that status dates you've just given me?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What interpretation?
Yeah, okay.
Like
What's the story that those dates are telling you, Veena? Okay, I haven't got time, but the story is the client sent his books in May by the looks of things.
yes.
It moved around in June.
That's
All of a sudden it stalled for a month.
Yes, and straight to
And
July.
then July 23rd or whatever, which is now causing us a problem, right?
That's right.
So that's what we want to find out is why did it stall, at that point.
Okay. Okay.
But now that we now need to know, so we now know where the accounts are with Farooq. How long have they been with Farooq?
July 24. That's been 6 days.
Okay, now Farouk told us that a DWM, everything is only 2 days old.
Right.
That doesn't sound like it's 2 days old, right?
No.
So we need to find out why it's not 2 days old.
Okay.
So this recording, I'm going to send this to Asha because these are the sort of things you should be able to identify. You're way behind the curve on this one because you haven't been involved on this, right?
Right.
But you can't help manage the DWMs if you're not up to speed with the training on DWMs. Because this is a critical part of our DWMs, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you see that? Our Django,
Yes.
you saw how much information was in that little conversation we just had?
Right.
And you had no idea what these things meant, right? That means you really wouldn't be able to help with this in any way. Because if you don't know, how to track whether a tax bill is, what to look for, because you've never thought of it before, at least now you've thought about it, right?
Right.
So I don't know if you've ever watched those videos, but at some point you may want to just put yourself in for watching those videos on DWMs and Django.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So I'm going to send this video to Asha because I asked her the question yesterday and she gave me completely nonsensical information. And, I thought I'd find out if you could give me anything better, and you couldn't because you haven't understood it either. So if you haven't and she has done the training, I don't know why she hasn't, but it appears both of you haven't got a clue as to what these things are for. They're just, you're just following a process without understanding it. Dangerous,
Okay.
yeah?
Yep.
If you don't have an understanding of what you're chasing, then you don't know why you're chasing it. It doesn't have any importance to you. And now you can see the problem why if it lasts over 2 days, you can see the problem, right? The client's now chasing it, and we've sat on it for 4 weeks in the middle there.
Right.
Haven't we?
Yes.
So that's the reason. Everything I do is for a reason. It's to stop complaints like this coming up. Okay?
Okay.
If you needed any more convincing, just keep asking me why we keep doing things. These are the sort of reasons why we keep doing things we do. So if you think we've got too many DWMs and stuff, which I sometimes do, one of these things come up, and now I've been told categorically that everything moves within 2 days, and here is an example of where it hasn't, has it? Can you see that?
Yes.
So now somebody's ticked alongside saying, yeah, they do everything within 2 days, and here's evidence that this one didn't move for 30 days. And hasn't moved for 6 days. So somebody is telling me lies, right? And that's pointless having a system if everyone ticks the box and doesn't look at it. Do you remember I told you? If you miss it for 28 days, are you going to look at it on the 29th? No.
Right.
The habit is you just go, nobody gives a crap about this. I'll just tick it off and go home. Or get on to something else, right?
Yes.
I'm not suggesting people don't care. These systems are there to help people get it right, not because they don't care. All right, hopefully that helps, right?
Yep.
Did you learn something just now?
Yes.
Very good. I'll do this video and you can have a watch of it and pass it to Asher as well if it's recorded.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.